Alright guys, my name is Little Chef, and welcome back to an episode of the Subscriber Dynasty. As you can tell, I'm still under the weather. It's carryover from last episode, just still wearing the same outfit. This is like literally right after the advance, just because we're already in the off season. By the time you see this, we're probably done with the off season, hopefully, but not 100% there, because typically the coach carousel takes a couple of days, because we got 12 people trying to figure out what the heck's going on with that. So, we're going to run down with that, but for the people that are interested, This is a waiting list dynasty, but we are not adding any more people to that list. I get asked that all the time. And that's strictly because some of these people have been on the list for like 3 years. That's not like in-game years, that's like real life years. And it doesn't move very quick. There's still like 175 people on the list. And if I had been adding after that, like we'd probably be 300 to 500 people on the list. And it's just sitting there going nowhere, you know what I mean? I don't have the time to run another one or a separate one or anything like that. That's what the Patreon's for. To kind of forego the list and jump up in there, but that one is also full as of the time of this recording, so it's hard to get in, but that's the best option for us, the Patreon. Subscriber Dynasty, not adding to the list anymore. It's because it's taking way too long. I mean, granted, we kick about 15 people off trying to find somebody else to come play, but it's a long process, man. We usually have a pretty good group of guys and nobody ever leaves, so that's where we're at right now. But as far as the dynasty goes, we went ahead and checked out the championship contenders. We're gonna check it out again just to see where everybody sits off. Now, if I do stop randomly, it's because I gotta catch my voice. I'm not sick, but my voice is like trash, dude. I don't know what happened. I'm coughing every now and then, but my voice is just gone. And I don't talk to anybody in general. I don't do much talking other than right here. So I don't know where it went, what happened, but it's gone. UCF number 1, Oregon State 2, USF 3, Kentucky 4, Missouri and Oklahoma State at 9 and 10 respectively. Texas Tech at 17, myself at 22, Florida Atlantic at 26, Rutgers at 29. Then we have Cincinnati at 43, and then Virginia at 79. And taking a look back at the Heisman winner, this should have been the previous, or 2 episodes ago, conference championship episode. Woolard, my old quarterback from USF. He didn't play much whenever I was there, but old Pride Leader took over that team. He knows how to use those players, and he definitely made a name for himself over there. Missouri gets just outside, ends up dropping off. So all users, man, all users right here. Quarterback, wide receiver combo from Missouri, halfback from Oregon State, USF, and then Rutgers. Rutgers usually has an end, so it's kind of weird seeing a running back there. For the award winners, we're just going to kind of look through the top 10. I can see my team. I can't see anybody else's, but I pretty much know it's going to be all users. Missouri wins. The Maxwell. Walter Camp goes to Missouri as well. Senior wide receiver went off, dude. UCF wins. The Bednark, he's the guy that he users. I wonder what his picks were. 14 interceptions, man. A sophomore. I think in my Patreon dynasty, I had Williams as a wide receiver. But in this one, Donner Squad found him. Or transferred to his school. I don't know what happened, but somehow he got a hold of him and he put him at safety, and he does extremely well over there, apparently. Dadgum, dude. And then we have Nagurski, Williams as well, wins that. Brian Woolard wins that. Hey, we got top 5. I'm happy. I'm happy with that. Top 5. Walker, the best running back, Oregon State, Rutgers right there behind him. Bolitnikoff, Missouri wins that as well. Mackey, Oregon State, man, it's like UCF, Missouri, or USF, and Oregon State's popping up there a couple times. I'm liking that. Notre Dame, the first one that's not a user team. Top user is number 7. Wow. Remington, Notre Dame as well. Dude, users, y'all let me down here. Y'all got to win those awards. Kentucky, that should be the Italian, ends up winning the Lombardi. USF, Thomas from linebacker. Yeah, both of those guys are good, dude. I think that was a dumb decision to leave that school, but they're in good hands, that's for dang sure. Thorpe is UCF again. Texas A&M wins the Groza. Is there even a user team up here? Rutgers, there we go. Rutgers is up there, all right. But then punter, LSU, which I don't understand that because it's glitch, but whatever. Best returner, Walker. Really? I don't know, Batman. You know what you're doing, but Williams is a pretty good return guy, if it's the same guy, which I'm pretty sure is. It's a pretty good return, man. I actually want to look at something real quick, but I forgot what it was, like instantly, just bam, right off the top of my head. So give me a second. I went and checked out LSU. That's what my objective was. just to see that was the coach I created. And typically it's because somebody uses a custom playbook, but the offensive defensive coordinator is okay. The head coach should have been fixed, but for some reason it's not. I don't know what the issue is. We'll need to look at that some other time. But All-Americans, it's pretty much going to be all users. Missouri, Oregon State, Rutgers, Missouri, UCF, Oregon State. I think Louisville was a user at one point in time. Kentucky gets it UCF, USF again. Yep, Oregon State, UCF, Missouri, and then UCF. So pretty much UCF, Missouri, USF. That's your first team all NCAA. I'm not going to go through per conference just because that's going to take too long. Now, second team, USF. And then we have Florida Atlantic. There we go. Almost missed you, but I didn't. I saw you. UCF, USF. And then we have Missouri again. UCF again. Rutgers, Missouri. USF, Rutgers, Oregon State, Missouri, USF. Missouri, Oregon State, UCF, Missouri. We didn't have anybody first or second team. Freshman team, Rutgers, halfback for UCF. Wow. Missouri's halfback as well. Wide receiver for Kentucky ended up doing some pretty good work. Wide receiver for Texas Tech, Missouri. We have UCF. Cal, there we go, defensive tackle. We got somebody, Missouri. We got one All-American. Oregon State, USF, UCF, Oregon State, and then Kentucky. So like I said, we're not going to go per conference. It's going to take too long because we want to get to stats. That's what I like to look at. That's what I like to showcase for everybody. Just to see what everybody said there. And we want team stats. We break it down per team. We don't break it down per user or anything like that. So sort it. The only issue is here it doesn't pick up all the users. It picks up the users at the start. So Kansas was a user, Mississippi State was a user, Oklahoma was a user. It doesn't pick up like Texas Tech or anybody like that. But I wonder if we could sort by this and get almost all the users, man. I mean, I'm not even on that list. I'm not anywhere close to the top of that list. But maybe total offense? Nope, still not there either. Wow. Yeah, Virginia too. So if you're skipped, I'm sorry. We'll get you next year. There's not an option to go all user teams. It's just not available. So total yards. Who won that one? Missouri with 10,000. UCF with 11,000. USF with 10,000. They're putting up all kinds of yards, man. They're scoring like 100-point games. So not really much of a surprise there. Total offense 64. 73 for Kentucky. 87 for Missouri. 88, 82. Passing yards though, 63,000 or 6,300, 63,000. Wow, that'd be crazy, dude. That'd be like crazy lopsided. But we were not even, man. Almost 5,000 passing yards and almost 1,500 rushing yards. We didn't have a good year. Averaging 43 points a game. I'm happy about that, but still, compared to the other users right now, we're like second to last, third to last, like fourth to last, dude. That's not good. You got these teams averaging 50+ points a game. And then with Missouri, it's like, yeah, Lee, dude. Passing touchdowns, 47, rushing at 28, and then sacks at 33. Kentucky didn't get sacked a whole lot, only 26 times. That's pretty solid. We threw the ball a lot, got in the end zone. Oregon State ran the ball a lot, got in the end zone, only got sacked 25 times. UCF only 13. Drew's got that time and stuff down, man. He gets rid of that ball quick. So checking out the defense. 5,100 yards. It's not good. We had, I think, the #1 rated rush offense we did for a long time, but I think Cincinnati ended up taking it from us. Or we had a pretty good defense at times. Not pass defense. It's always been an issue for me. It never fails. But I mean, for the users though, I'm like top 2. I mean, I'll take it. Granted, these guys are putting up a ton of points. They're getting the ball back on defense a lot more often than I was, but still, I mean, they only allowed 279 yards or 279 points. I allowed 100 more points than that. You know what I mean? 16 sacks. I had 16 picks. Just to give you an idea, UCF's free safety had 14 by himself. That's it. That's insane, dude. We had 23 total turnovers. Was that 32, 29, 25, 25, 30 even? For Oregon State, 15. Look at that. 34 interceptions. Yeah, 44 turnovers. If you didn't win the turnover difference, this game is busted. Conversion rating, 63%. That's pretty good. I mean, that's about average from what it looks like. Mid to 60s. 71% for UCF. He converts a lot. 76, 80% USF. Fourth down conversion. That's really good, man. 80% is pretty solid. Solid 100%. Who went for it the most? Missouri 23 times? Yeah, Missouri goes for it a lot. 2-point conversion, man. He wants those extra points. Red zone went ahead and sorted it. Man, by default, it's like all user teams. Like, bam. Right off the bat. So, 60 attempts, they scored 91%. We scored 91% of the time we were in the red zone. That's pretty good. Cincinnati 60, 69, Kentucky 88, 88, 89, 92 for Oregon State, 92 for UCF. So upper 90s are really good percentage-wise. Southern Miss and UAB sitting at 94%. That gives you any idea on how the computer does. Now, defensively, we allowed 83% of the time they scored. We need to be like Kentucky, only 63%, dude. My goodness. That is a crazy low stat. Only 63% of the time. That's insane, man. I need the Italian to come back so I can watch some of his videos. Now, looking at the penalties, we actually didn't win this year. Oregon State with 11, UCF with 13, myself with 14. I mean, I usually don't get a lot of penalties. I don't know why. I just don't. Just the way it works out sometimes. Some of these guys got like almost 100. Like, whoa, dude. Turnover difference, yeah, 22. He won by 3. Turned the ball over 22 times. Took the ball away 44 times. Who's next highest? 35. He had 9 more takeaways than the next team. Come like, wow. Wow, dude. That's next user team was 12. That's insane, dude. Who threw the most interceptions? Kentucky. Yeah. I mean, I'm probably up there too. I threw my fair share. 24 giveaways, 23 takeaways, -1. Ouch. That sucks. That sucks. That's not good, man. Don't want to be that even. Stop turning the ball over. Freaking fumbles. Fumbles cost me this year. But all in all, dude, pretty solid year. We had some new faces jump in, some old faces jump out. But all in all, it's been a good season. I think Virginia's new, Red Raider Power's new, USMC is new, Beats was new this year. I'm fairly positive he joined at the end of last year. No, he was Baylor last year, so he's first full year probably. So we've got a lot of new faces here, but it's always rolling, baby. We're having a blast with it. We're ready to get to the off season. We're just going to showcase some of the major things like recruiting, position changes, training results, stuff like that. But that's going to be it for this episode. If you guys are new, be sure to subscribe. If you like the video, be sure to leave a like. My name is Little Chef, and I will see y'all next time.